Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a cash envelope stuffing for the paycheck that I received on February 26th, 2026 using my Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. We are all zoomed in on my cash envelope breakdown for this stuffing. I do have some hundreds up top and some fives down below that you cannot see very well because we're so zoomed into this page. As usual, I wanted to start out talking about my emergency fund, and this is a new emergency fund envelope because at the end of last pay period, I was able to put enough cash in my emergency fund from my variable expenses that I hit $1,000. So I did take that $1,000 and put it into my emergency fund account at my credit union. And I actually had an additional 137 that rolled over into this envelope. So we do have 137 in here, and I'm going to count that up very quickly. 100, 120, 130, 135, 136, 137. So we are already on our way towards our next $1,000, which is very exciting. And we're going to start out by pulling out my cash from my two variable expenses. I don't have food listed here because I put food into a separate checking account that I use for groceries as well as eating out. So that is handled electronically. And for gas, we're going to be pulling out $50 in a single $50 bill. And for miscellaneous, we're pulling out $150 in a $100 bill and a $50 bill. And I'm just putting that cash aside because I don't have any envelopes. Now we're going to move on to my sinking funds, and I'm very excited because we only have one more 2026 sinking fund that has to reach goal. That's my car insurance and taxes sinking fund. So it's getting everything from my sinking fund snowball, which is $405. We do have that envelope here. So I'm pulling out that 405 in $400 bills as well as a $5 bill. So let's count that up very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 400, 405. And then with this deposit, we should have a total of $2,742 in this envelope, but I do have some of that in my sinking fund account at my credit union. So I do have $2,000 placeholders here. So 1,000, 2,000, which means that in cash, we should have $742, which we're going to count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 735, 740, 41, 742. So we have a total of $2,742 in this envelope. Now we're going to be moving on to my rolling sinking funds, which don't have any monetary goal. I just put the same amount towards them every single pay period, no matter what. You are going to see a little bit of a change here with my next pay period, but for this one, giving is getting $50 in a single $50 bill, and with this deposit is at $490. 1, 2, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490. Next, we have household getting $20 in a single $20 bill, and with this deposit should be at $480. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 480. Next, we have home maintenance getting $100 in a single $100 bill, and with this deposit should have $6,600, but $6,000 of that is in my sinking fund account. So we have a $5,000 and a $1,000 placeholder, which means we should have $600 cash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 for a total of $6,600 in this envelope. Next, we have baby getting $30 in a 20 and a 10. And with this deposit, we should have $19.80 in this envelope, 1,000 of which is in my sinking fund account. So we should have $980 in cash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 20, 40, 60, 70, 980 for a total of $19.80. Now we have travel getting $100 in a single $100 bill. And with this deposit, we should have $8,561, but $8,000 of that is in my sinking fund account at my credit union. So 5, 6, 7, 8,000 in placeholders, which means we should have $561 in cash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 560, 561 for a total of $8,561 in this envelope. Next, we have personal getting $30 in a 20 and a 10. That was my last 20. With this deposit, we should have $636 in this envelope. I actually really need to make a hair trim appointment, and I just keep forgetting to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 580, 590, 600, 610, 620, 630, 635, 636. And lastly, we have car maintenance getting $65 in a $50 bill, a $10 bill, and a $5 bill. That was my last 10 and my last 5. With this, we should have $15.83 in this account, but this is an account that has some cash in my sinking fund account. So we have $1,000 placeholder here, and we should have $583 in cash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 455, 550, 560, 570, 75, 80, 81, 82, 583 for a total of $15.83 in this envelope. Now the cash that we have left is in hundreds and fifties, and this is going to be my rent for March 2026. So we should have $600 here. 1, 2, 3, 354, 455, 550, 600. So I'm just going to put that aside. And that's it for our stuffing for this pay period. I did quickly want to comment on my whole laptop situation. And so let me just zoom on out here a little bit. I would normally update you all and show you what I have going on in terms of my house savings tracker and my student loan payoff tracker, which I really need to update this because I'm pretty sure I haven't updated it for the last 2 pay periods. But I have decided that with this pay period, the extra cash that I was going to put towards my house savings, I'm not going to. I'm just going to save it and put it towards my new laptop. Now, I haven't been charged for that laptop yet. I'm not supposed to be receiving it until mid-March, March 16th. So I'm assuming that when I pick it up is when they'll actually charge my credit card. So I'm just sitting aside that money until then. So it's sitting in my checking account. I also had some extra money from last pay period that I decided to put towards my laptop as well. So far we have a few $100s for sure that I'm already going to have that I can already put towards that laptop bill. And then I'll continue to pay off that bill the few pay periods after receiving the laptop. To me, I just don't want to carry debt longer than I have to. So paying off that laptop as quickly as possible makes the most sense. I hope that you all enjoyed this cash envelope stuffing. If you have any questions or comments about the way that I budget, the products that I use, please do not hesitate to put a comment down below. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.